it's Mena. Sorry about the lighting, it's dark outside. So today in this video I'm going to do the toys I regret buying. If you guys want to see my top 10 childhood toys, I will link that down below along with my 2 throwback tags. So I'm going to get started. The first toy, these are toys that I personally regret purchasing, and I'm not trying to bash any of the companies that these toys are from. When I was little, I loved most of these companies, but to be honest, these toys didn't really work out. Sorry, it's just kind of late at night, and then I'm a little tired, so I'm going to try to make this video as fast as possible. So I'm going to get started. Number one, the first toy I regret buying is Easy Bake Oven. Actually, I had to ask for it for Christmas for like one year. And the model that we had when I was a kid, you had to put a light bulb in it. And my mom and dad hated that toy for me because they didn't like the light bulb that was in it and stuff. And then we had to get rid of it just because they thought it was a pain to replace the light bulb. Because I think we had to take it apart in order to get the light bulb in. And then we had to put it back together, which is a kind of a pain. The next toy I regret getting is this like weird toy. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it because it came out like years ago. They were like these toys that came in a teardrop shape, and they had like legs. And then when you tickled, they had really big eyes. And then when you tickled their feet, they were supposed to laugh or something. I'm sorry if I'm not giving as much detail. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the name of them, but I could not figure out the name. I did a whole bunch of research, but I couldn't find out the name. I think they were called Blubblies or something. I don't know. They were like weird toys that had hair, and then when you tickled their feet, they were supposed to laugh. So my brother got me one of these for my birthday one year, and I got a pink one. And we tried it out when we stuck the batteries in, and it didn't work and stuff. And then we thought we just got a faulty one, so we returned it to Toys R Us, and then when we got a different one. We got a cow, one that looked like a cow, and then we tried out that one. It still didn't work, and it turned out it wasn't a good toy, and I think they discontinued it like years ago, that year too, and they stopped making it. I don't know. The next toy I regret buying is Play-Doh. Now, I loved playing with Play-Doh when I was little. I remember I had a little animal house that had like Play-Doh and stuff. I remember had a little house, and then you had to create animals out of the Play-Doh. That was kind of fun. But the reason I regret playing with it because I hate the smell of Play-Doh. It smells awful. Well, yuck. And it was boring. Even though it was fun to cut out, I just didn't like making food out of it because I had an urge to eat it. Number 3, the next toy I regret playing with is Cabbage Patch Kids. The reason I regret playing with Cabbage Patch Kids was because, I don't know, they kind of scared me, and I thought they were when I was a kid, I thought they were fun, but now that I'm older, I find them kind of ugly and creepy. The next one I regret asking for is Throw Me a Bone. I had asked for this because I saw this on TV and stuff, and I thought it would be fun. This is back when I believed commercials, and I was like 11 at the time. I had asked for this for Christmas. And I tried it out, but when I tried it out, it wasn't really working the way I was a little disappointed because it wasn't working the way it was supposed to. But it turned out my grandparents had screwed the batteries in wrong. Well, my grandparents were the ones who got me the toy for Christmas. And they accidentally I didn't know they had put the batteries in it already, but they screwed them in wrong, so we had to screw them back in right. And then, after a while, I just didn't find myself reaching for it very much, so, yeah, I just didn't think the toy was really as fun as I expected, because I believed the commercial. The next one I regret playing with is blow pens. Now, I had a lot of fun with these as a kid, but one problem was they would leave kind of a taste in my mouth and stuff, like, when you blow, so what blow pens were, they were these markers that came in, like, these little plastic tubes with a little end in it. And then when you would blow into them, there would be ink coming out. One thing I hated was sometimes I'd breathe them in, and then the taste would get in my mouth, and it tasted awful. And they kind of created a mess too. So whenever I had to do it, I had at my dad's house, I had blow pens. I had to do it under paper towel so I wouldn't make a mess because he didn't like it when I made messes. Same thing at my mom's house too. For those who didn't know, my parents are divorced. I always have to clarify that so people don't get confused. He goes, yeah, and I thought they were fun, but I just hated the taste when I would breathe them in. They tasted awful. The next one I regret buying is, well, my grandparents ordered this for me because I wanted it, is a rainbow art set. The reason I believe the stupid commercial, which is why. And I tried it out, but I didn't really like it just because it was too runny. The colors would run together when I'd play with it, and then it didn't really give much pigmentation when you would do that. When you would run the colors on the paper. It was kind of disappointing to me, and I believe the commercial. The next one I would regret playing with was the Spray FX Spray Art Kit, and this one I got because I believe the ridiculous commercial. And the way these pens worked was they came with like a little motor and a carrying case, and inside there was like a little motor or something, I don't remember, and the cord was attached to it, and you had like a little thingy that you stuck the marker in, and then when you pressed the button you'd spray on it. It would spray created on paper, and it was like blow pens a little bit, but except you didn't have to breathe in it. The reason I didn't like that toy, I was disappointed with that toy, was because they didn't give much pigmentation of the colors. Like, I would have to spray so much, and I'd waste half the marker because of it. It was really disappointing. The next one I regret buying is the Barbie style head. Well, this was given to me as a gift, but for Christmas one year. The reason I didn't like the toy is because, I don't know, I'm trying to think why. Just because I didn't really play with it very much, and one thing I didn't like about playing with Barbies is I'd always forget to brush their hair and stuff, and I just didn't really play with it that much, and I felt kind of bad that somebody got me something that I didn't really play with. The next one is the Real Meal Oven. Now, I got this one year because I had asked for Instant Bake, but I didn't get it, but my aunt and uncle got me this Real Meal Oven. And it was like, and I was kind of pretty excited to use it because we were going to return it to get the Instant Bake, but then I just decided to keep it just because I thought it would be nice to try out, because I thought it was going to be better than the Easy Bake Oven. Because with the Easy Bake Oven, I don't know if you guys know the Easy Bake Oven, because with the 90s Easy Bake Oven, you had to have like a light bulb in it, but the Real Meal Oven, you just needed batteries, and then you needed to like plug it in to the wall and let it preheat, and then when you turn it on, it would work like a real oven. The reason I regret having that is because I never really used it. It makes me feel bad. Used it, and the reason I never really used it was because, I don't know, I guess I didn't find myself reaching for it that much, because I played with a lot of toys that I really liked when I was little, but it's just I didn't really reach for it that much, because it was just kind of like the same with the Easy Bake Oven, but except that one didn't need a light bulb. You just had to put batteries in it and plug it in. But I didn't really find myself using it, so I tried to use it before, but it just didn't really work out because I just didn't really use it that much, even though we got like Easy Bake Oven mixes for it. So what we did was we gave the toy to Salvation Army, to someone who would play with it very much, because I didn't really just use it very much. Okay, so those are my toys I regret buying, so I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye.